Howdy folks, Jody Marler with Fishcamp, and today I want to talk about emotional custom features in our Yellowstone River home. So anytime I meet a new client, I always ask for a wish list of, what is driving the design of either a ground up new home or, like in this case, a remodel. One of our initial conversations was having a bar, new staircase. We knew the stairs were going to be steel. We also knew we were going to have this space under the stairs. It wasn't defined yet. I said at one point, okay, if you guys are open to it, let me think about this and get into this as we design the bar and the stairs. And in the end, along the way, came up with the idea of this wine cooling room, which became a big design feature of the home and kitchen. I want to talk about the cabinetry here. This is a quarter sawn white oak. It is my absolute favorite material. This is a reclaimed white oak that we picked up a small batch a couple years ago, and just kind of waiting for the perfect project to do that. You may ask, why is there another wine fridge here next to a wine room? This is for white wine, and I'm not a white wine drinker, but white wine is stored cooler than red wine. So again, we have our steel patinated or patinaed tops in a bronze finish, hammered edge here with square lags. One other design element here is the over and under lighting. Floating shelves, the glass rail, all custom made in our shop. So I want to talk about the foot rail and the bar support. We had our blacksmith, Heather Cross. She does phenomenal work, great attention to detail. She also did the handrail on the stairs here. We had this house in the Parade of Homes, and this was such a big hit. And I mean, once this all came together, I talked with the client about this, showed him a couple ideas of what I was thinking for the space, and using reclaimed material, some steel bars that ties in with the rest of the stairs and the bar and the rest of the home. In the end, it's a very inexpensive system. The wine cooler itself was about $1,100-1,200. These were, the boards were actually cutoffs from another room that we use them. One thing I do want to point out, we do have radiant heat running through the floors. So it would have been nice to have that floor carry through. The issue with that would have been condensation between the cooling of the refrigeration and the radiant heat of the floors. So we put a foam barrier in between and used the reclaimed floor that we use throughout the home. Ultimately, this is such a cool space, and I know you guys are gonna steal this idea and run with it, and it's okay. That's what this is all about, coming up with new ideas and sharing them. Okay, so talking about the stairs, like I said, client has been through a couple of our homes along the way and loved the steel elements in the home. This is a steel C channel because it's shaped like a C. It is a structural element. And then we basically cut our stringer and square lagged to the inside of the C channel. There's a lot going on here, and in well-executed construction, it should look very simple. But like I said, there is a lot going on here with the closed steel risers and the timber treads that we actually built in our shop, along with the newel posts. So we wrapped the core The core is an LSL, or laminated stranded lumber. We use that because it's such a stable material. The balusters here are a textured round, it's a stock material that we purchased from one of our suppliers along the way. They come in 8-foot sticks and cut them to fit, weld. We put some texture on the bottom piece and the top piece, and overall it's super solid. It has texture, which I love in these homes. And what I love about these projects is the emotional connection to design elements, such as, you know, the stairs and wine and how they all come together. The different elements, the things that a client brings to the table, and the start of the whole design process. And then the collaboration along the way, and ultimately come up with a finished product like this. I just love this business. Hey you guys, to see more videos on the Yellowstone River house, check out our playlist. We appreciate you guys taking the time and watching these videos, and would love to hear from you. We'd also love it if you subscribed. Thanks a lot, and click that subscribe button.